Hi, could I speak to Amos?
He's not available at the moment. Can I take a message?
I'm calling from my visa regarding a current ETA application.
From where, sorry?
I'm calling from my visa regarding a current ETA application.
Oh, yeah.
Is that yourself?
Yeah.
Is that yourself, Amos? Yeah.
It is, yes.
Right, we're just giving you a wee call, just regarding. I know you had initially done your inquiry on the Canadian website, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it gets sent
It
to.
just keeps coming back as saying reviewed, isn't it?
Yeah, so it comes across to us just to get some verification. It's just randomly selected. We get multiple sent across. If anything gets flagged up, we just give you a wee call. It isn't too much to worry about. Just going to ask you a few questions, and that should kind of be all right. When is it you're planning on going to Canada?
Where is it?
No, when are you planning on going?
Oh, 2nd of June.
2nd of June, okay. And what's the duration
Yeah,
of
not
the?
all that far away.
No, not at all. And what's the duration of the stay?
6 weeks.
6 weeks, okay. And what's the purpose for travel?
Visit in Canada. I was there. I went there last year.
Yeah, I've got
a couple of friends.
I've got a notification here on our system that you were there last April. Is that right?
We were there last April. Yeah, with a few friends. But we had to cut it short, unfortunately. And I absolutely liked it that much. I thought I'd bring my family and kids over, and just have a look round.
Right,
Yeah.
right, okay. So Amos, what you're going to have to do is, okay, was there an incident that happened when you were in Canada last year in April?
Did anything happen?
Yeah, was there any incidents?
No.
Right, because you have been flagged up and
Oh, no.
your ETA has been
Oh,
rejected.
there was one. Yes, we well, I don't know if it was an incident. We obviously we hired a vehicle and we were on in the Niagara Falls, and we actually basically just driving along chatting, and we didn't realise we were actually heading towards the American border. So we got off at the first exit, and then we were there quite a while because we were trying to explain to the guy that obviously this was the next exit. We just wanted to turn around and come back.
Yeah, so
That might have been that's the only thing I can think of. Maybe that might be
that's exactly
sort of an incident.
that's exactly what it is. So we've actually got we've got a notification on our system that you are very abusive to him.
No, definitely not. Not at all.
We've got it down here that you're very, very abusive, and that's why you've been flagged up. So we kind of need to call and just basically do further verification. So it's just to try and clear that up a bit on our side.
Yeah, no, definitely not abusive. I'm not definitely not that type of person. I mean, we got off. I mean, to be honest, we were just going along daydreaming as you do, and I thought, oh crap, it looks like we're going there. So we got off at the next exit. And then we didn't know where to turn around.
Listen,
we had
that's
to go through a little thing, and we just
listen, that's totally okay.
Tried explaining to him.
That's okay.
I did ask him at the time, because I thought I was actually in a bit of trouble. And he said, no, everything's fine. And then he said, you just got to pay the little toll thing. He said, you can go back on your way the other way. And
right, so the toll the toll fee is still outstanding. It wasn't paid.
The toll? No, we paid it there, I think.
No, it wasn't paid. So before we can issue your ETA,
okay.
in Great British pounds, you're going to have to pay £900.
900?
900, yeah.
Oh wow! Well, how come it's not? I thought we paid it.
No, you didn't pay it. You have to pay £900. Do you want to know what that's for?
Yes, I would like to know what it's for, of course.
It's because my name's John and I do prank calls on social media, and your wife contacted me and asked me to wind you up. Your wife asked me to wind you up because you're worried about your ETA taking ages to come back.
My wife put you up to this, hasn't she?
She contacted me on social media. This is a wind-up call. You're absolutely fine.
I knew your voice.
No, you didn't know my
I've seen
voice.
you on there.
Right, take it easy.